Hey, welcome back to the Car Doctor channel. Thanks for dropping by. Today I got a tip for certain Dodge Durango products experiencing a inoperable HVAC blower motor. So if your HVAC blower is not functioning at all or has an intermittent condition where it blows and then you hit a bump and it stops and all that business. Well, you may have a melted wiring harness at the blower resistor. And there's a quick way of identifying that issue, if it should exist. Basically, just involves open the passenger side door and then go up under the dash. And the blower resistor wiring is here, and there's the blower resistor, and there's the blower motor. And you know, the first thing I do on a non-functional blower motor is I just tap the blower motor a bit with the key on and the blower turned on. If it starts then, you know the brushes are probably bad in the blower. And then if you just wiggle that wiring there, and when you're wiggling it, it turns on, then you know your wiring's melted at the resistor. So this is a super common problem with this rig, and there's a right way to fix it and a wrong way to fix it. And the right way to fix it's going to be with the OE supplied parts. And if you do in fact have a melted connector at the resistor, as you can see here, that prong is melted out, and there's a little pigtail there. It's also melted out. But the resistors are cheap. They're about $7 at the dealer. The wiring repair kit, not so much, about $60+. And then an OE blower motor, which I would recommend replacing because it can start drawing too much current and lead to this failure. So the recommended repair is to replace the resistor, the pigtail, and the blower. But there's a few things to take note of. There's two different production type resistor pigtails. One of them has little gold spade connectors inside. You want to verify that when you're replacing it and use the correct spade repair end. And basically I've chopped it out. You know, I cut it back, graduating in the length so that I can tape it back into the harness and make a cool little repair. I'll show you what's left of the kit that I used from the dealer. Turn my heater off. But here's the rest of the harness, the replacement harness. And here are the little gold plated connectors. That must be why it's $65. So if it comes with the gold plated connectors from the factory, then replace it with the gold plated connectors. If it doesn't, or you can't confirm that it did, as in maybe it's been repaired with an aftermarket connector, in which case they've thrown away the original, then just go with the standard zinc plated connector kit. But anyway, both of those are going to come with the dealer supplied pigtail. In this case, we're working on a, let's see what year, 02 Durango, and it's got AC. And the blower motor part number is a Chrysler 4885669 AC. The resistor is a 5061575 AA. And then that wiring harness is a 501724 AC. And some of those are, you know, an updated part that's been superseded from the original. But, you know, even doing all that and doing it the right way, if you have one of the larger gauge wires that's actually melted back into the harness, then you're going to need to replace the whole harness, which is a much more detailed job. Hopefully you can avoid that at any cost. But if that's the case, then you may need to dig in a little bit deeper. But hopefully not. Hopefully this will help you and get you back on the road and get you some heat in your car, which is always kind of a bummer. Up here in Alaska, we rely on it. This morning when I started my car, the windows were froze up and I started heading down the road. I probably left a little bit early. I scraped the window and then the inside just, fogs up after my breath is hitting the windshield, and things just kind of turned into a whiteout condition. It was a little scary. So I apologize if you were on Diamond Boulevard at 7 a.m. this morning and, this Monte Carlo was coming by and you couldn't see inside and the driver was erratic and whatnot. That wasn't me. But anyway, hey, thanks for coming by. I appreciate the likes and subscriptions, and I wish you good luck with your repairs on your Durangos. Durangos are cool. They're for cool people. And we love them a lot. Keep me well fed. All right, take care.